For a while, I've been wanting to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke, but I never did because I'm kinda bad. But today we're putting that to an end and doing a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Leaf Green. I'm sure by now you know the basic rules of a Nuzlocke, but just to remind you, you can only catch the first encounter per route, you have to name each Pokemon that you catch you get attached to them, so when they faint, they die. And if you black out, it's game over. Those are standard Nuzlocke rules, but I also added a level cap, duplicates clause, shiny clause, no X items, and no legendaries. More info about the rules in the description. Also, I'm using rare candies because grinding is dumb. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin. I wake up and go downstairs just to realize my room is one of the 2 rooms in my house, then rush out to the tall grass. Professor Oak stops me in my tracks and brings me right to his lab where I grab Gilbert the Bulbasaur. Oak's grandson and my rival named the Habs decide to challenge me to a battle that I easily won. I fetch the professor's parcel from Viridian and in return he gives me a Pokedex and some Pokeballs. The run has officially begun. With my newly obtained Pokeballs, I caught Minnie the Rattata, Rachel the Caterpie, and Dixie the Mankey on the way to Brock's gym. I accidentally killed the Pidgey I was trying to catch on Route 2, so I can't have one for the rest of the run thanks to the duplicates clause. At the doors of the pewter gym, I learn a little too late that the level cap for Brock is not 15, but 14. Now I know that's kind of a dumb mistake, but in my defense, I was watching a live stream the night before, and the level cap for Roxanne and Pokemon Emerald was level 15. I guess something got mixed up in my head, and I thought Brock's level cap was 15. Thankfully, I noticed this right before over-leveling my starter, so we swept Brock, and we got the Boulder Badge. Someone that works for Professor Oak gives me the running shoes, so we bolt straight to Mount Moon, where I catch Toast the Zubat. Fighting a Team Rocket grunt, Gilbert evolved into an Ivysaur and proceeded to beat up the nerd protecting the fossils. I grabbed the Helix fossil that I never ended up using and headed to Cerulean City. I caught a Sandshrew on Route 4 that I named Molly and took on the Habs. So Molly takes out most of Pidgeotto's health, but gets quite low, so I switch in Minnie who finishes up this dumb bird and his puny rat. Out comes Charmander, so I Hyper Fang, which takes out most of his health, but he growls and lowers my attack. Not thinking, I make Minnie Quick Attack, which leaves him with a sliver of health, and with 1 critical hit Ember, that Quick Attack became her last. If she had used Hyper Fang, she would probably still be here with us today, but I chose Quick Attack because it had better accuracy. So long, Minnie. You will be missed. Dixie came in and beat up the Habs' Charmander and Abra, not wanting another soul to be lost. On Route 24, we ran into an Abra, which seemed like bad luck because they normally teleport away immediately, but we caught them with 1 ball. Mika the Abra will be great for Erica, Koga, the Fighting Dojo, and 2 Elite 4 members. She's destined for greatness, I can tell. Gilbert barged into Misty's gym and killed both of Misty's weird-looking fish, getting us the Cascade Badge. We save Bill from his fetish machine, and in return we get an SS Anne ticket, so we head to Vermilion. I talk to the fishing guru to get an old rod so I can catch a Magikarp named Gubbles on Route 6. He doesn't immediately join the team because we're going into the electric gym, but in time he will be very useful. Aboard the SS Anne, we almost lost Dixie because I was stupid and forgot Psychic is strong against fighting, but she lives on 5 HP. I pat the captain on the back and he gives me the HM for cut, so we can enter the electric gym and fight Chuck. Molly and Toast evolved as I was doing the dumbest puzzle of all time, just before Gilbert and Molly took out Chuck's entire team. In Diglett Cave, I catch Monty the Diglett that immediately replaces Molly because Monty actually knows a ground type move. Thank you, Molly, for everything. Enjoy the rest of your life in the box. On Route 10, we catch Battery the Voltorb and Matt Damon the Machop in Rock Tunnel. On Route 8, the Vulpix I was trying to catch roared and ended the battle, so no fire type for me. Dixie evolved just before Erica's gym, but didn't get to show off because Mika, Rachel, and Toast took out Erica's gym like lawnmowers on the loose, getting us the Rainbow Badge. After that, I stormed the Rocket hideout, beating up Giovanni and grabbing the Sylph Scope. With a heavy heart, I box Rachel in favor of Battery, because we need a counter for flying types. Farewell. Keep Molly company. Also, Battery learns self-destruct for if we need it later. I find the Habs in the Pokemon Tower where he's mourning his dead Raticate like that little idiot didn't deserve it. Battery immediately shows its worth by OHKOing 2 of his Pokemon. Actually, all of his Pokemon die with 1 hit. We catch Fart, the Ghastly, in the Pokemon Tower before putting Marowak's soul to rest and saving the man with the Poke Flute. I head to Saffron City in hopes of taking on the Fighting Dojo, because we can get a Hitmonchan that can learn Ice Punch that would be really good for Lance of the Elite Four. You know, let's just watch what happened. Oh wait, they're higher level than us? Oh, that's not good. Future Sight. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I know how good Future Sight is. I'm so lucky. Yeah, Abra is a glass cannon though. I have to worry. I have to be careful. You know, I don't want to use recover when I don't want to. Primate. Ooh, it outsped me. Okay. I think here we switch to Toast because it resists fighting type attacks. We got this, come on. Not gonna work. Okay. Okay. I do not like how low Mika's health is. Now it's time to take on the head honcho. Akbel Kyoshu, Hitmonlee. Oh, we are under leveled. Let's hope this crits. Oh, it doesn't even do half? Mind Reader? Oh, thank God. Okay. That absolutely terrified me. On Sham. That will be fine. 37 again. Okay, do more than half. Sky Uppercut! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh. Oh, that sucks. I should have saw that coming. So yeah, not only did I lose a great Pokemon that was going to be useful for the very next gym, not only was Mika going to be good for 2 Elite Four members, not only did I know that we were underleveled and didn't do anything about it, not only did I know I was making a mistake as I made Mika attack, but we never used Big Mac the Hitmonchan ever. So was it worth it? No. After the Fighting Dojo incident, I decided to bring 2 new members to the team. Fart, the Ghastly that I evolved into a Haunter, and Gubbles the Magic Tarp that became a Gyarados. Also, Gilbert evolved into a Venusaur. I did have to box Dixie the Primeape, but she wasn't very useful for the gyms coming up. Farewell, and thank you for all the help through the tough spots. I stormed Silphco, beat up the Habs again, and Giovanni again, grabbed a Lapras from one of the employees, and the Master Ball from Giovanni. I head down to Fuchsia City where I grab Surf and a Doduo in the Safari Zone. The Doduo never joins our team, but I do use them to fly around, so I thought I might as well mention them. I challenge Koga, 1 level under the cap because Sabrina has the same level cap for some reason, and I didn't want to overlevel. Toast took out his first coughing, Monty handled his muck, and Gubbles finished the battle with a couple of Hydro Pumps. The Soul Badge is ours. Sabrina was a little more intense. Fart took out her Kadabra, but her Mr. Mime knocked her down to 28 HP because I forgot Ghastly was half poison. But Gubbles came in and finished it off with a bite. Stupidly, I used Toast on her Venomoth. I mean, Toast doesn't die, but I realized rewatching this footage that Toast is half poison as well, so Venomoth could have easily taken them down with one of her psychic attacks. Before the fight, I gave Gubbles the black glasses which boost dark type moves, so I brought him out for Alakazam because he knew Bite. Alakazam calmed minds before hitting us with a nasty psychic, bringing Gubbles down to 40 HP. Thankfully, he crits a Bite, ending the fight. If we didn't get a critical hit Bite right there, I'm pretty sure we would have lost either another Pokemon or the whole run. Sabrina down and the Marsh Badge is ours. Our adventure would normally take us through the Seafoam Isles to get to Cinnabar, but I just decided to fly to Palatown and surf down instead of doing the strength puzzles with random encounters. I trash the Pokemon Mansion and find the secret key. I do Blaine's stupid quiz, he says the funny line, and Gubbles sweeps the whole gym. I head to Viridian City just to find that Giovanni took over as the 8th gym leader. So I beat him up for the 3rd time and he gets sentenced to the chair or something. The final gym badge is ours, so after a quick trip up Victory Road, I enter the Indigo Plateau and immediately go to the PC to strategize. I went to the power plant and caught a magneton named Wiiremote and brought him to the team in place of Fart. Now I know this means having 2 electric types on the team, but I swear it was the best plan I could think of. Here's where the run becomes a bit uncredible. I leveled everyone up to the level cap of Agatha because she's the middle trainer, not realizing you're supposed to level up to the next member's level cap just before their fight. So technically this kinda breaks the rule of the level cap, but we're gonna look past it. Just know me doing this means I'm over leveled for the first 2, maybe 3 battles, but under leveled for Lance and the champion fight. So I brought in a bunch of items and walked through the doors of the Elite Four. Whether we win or lose, the run ends here. First up is Lorelei the Ice Trainer, but also kinda the Water Trainer. With a couple of bad item decisions like using an Awakening on a half-health sleeping Magneton when I had full restores, Battery and Wiiremote took out Lorelei's team. Next up, what I thought was going to be the easiest Elite Four member, Bruno. I thought this Bruno was going to be like Bruno in Pokemon Crystal, my first and favorite Pokemon game. Bruno is extremely easy in Pokemon Crystal, probably easier than half the gym leaders in Johto, but that's probably because for some reason he decided to get rid of his Machamp with Bulk Up. The fight starts and Gilbert takes out his first Onix, and Toast takes out his Hitmonchan. Then out comes the Machamp. Toast confuses it, but accidentally uses Confuse Ray a second time, so Machamp uses Scary Face, meaning Toast can't escape. It then bulks up twice and hits Toast with a super effective Rock Tomb, totally killing him. Toast, my beloved Golbat, found all the way back in Mount Moon, who helped us through many tough spots. He will be missed, especially because he was the one thing that had a super effective move against the beast in front of me. Without thinking, I sent out Monty to try and Earthquake it, but it gets cross-chopped and immediately dies. Another valiant soul crushed by this demon. That's when I panicked, because this thing can and will kill every one of my Pokemon. I sent out Gubbles as a last-ditch effort, and surprisingly, he surfs him to death. Now I start to regain my hope that we can win this. Then immediately after that, his Hitmonlee Mega Kicks Gubbles and leaves him on 5 HP. But we take it out, Bruno is defeated. Toast and Monty may be dead, but I swear I will avenge them. Agatha went better, but it was still a close fight. Gubbles bit her Gengar, Wiiremote took out her Golbat and Haunter, falling asleep in the process, and Gubbles and Battery managed to the rest. I don't know why, but somehow I forgot I had full heals that remove status effects, so Wiiremote took a bit of a nap. Lance was the member I was most scared of because my plan was based off an 80% accurate move with 5 PP and a prayer. Battery handles the Gyarados, Gubbles kills his first Dragonair before almost dying to an Ancient Power from Aerodactyl. He gets rid of the second Dragonair before the Dragonite comes out. We heal Stall and try to lower his health with Twister to make sure Blizzard kills, and Gubbles lives on 9 HP after he takes a critical hit wing attack. After missing our last Blizzard, I rummage through my backpack and find an elixir for Gubbles which restores his PP. I manage to survive Dragonite's Hyper Beam, I crit a Blizzard, and defeat Lance. I walk past Lance to see the only thing left between me and completing this Nuzlocke. The Habs, my rival, Rattata killing extraordinaire. He may have a full team of 6, but I have a team of absolute warriors that are multiple levels weaker than him. This is it. The final battle. He leads Pidgeot as always, but was taken out by Battery. Gubbles surfs his Rhydon and takes a critical hit bite out of his Alakazam. His Exeggutor came out after healing Gubbles. At this moment I realized Battery had to make the ultimate sacrifice so that Gubbles could finish the job. Goodbye Battery, you helped us a lot. I finally woke up Wiiremote so that he could OHKO the Habs' Gyarados, and finally, the Charizard came out, which ended up as Gubbles' lunch. With that, the Nuzlocke is finished. I completed my very first Nuzlocke of Pokemon Leaf Green, but it couldn't have been done without the amazing Pokemon along the way. Gilbert, Minnie, Dixie, Rachel, Toast, Molly, Mika, Battery, Fart, Monty, Wiiremote, and Gubbles, the savior of the run. This was really fun, and I hope to do it again soon. We'll see you on the next adventure.